Hi, everybody. Welcome to WCA Extra. Let's make sure this is on. It is. Today, we just want to talk about our newest addition to some of our programming lineup. It's a series that we're calling Build Your Future. So I've been kind of spearheading some of these the past few weeks. So you can expect them every other Friday. Typically, they air at 6 p.m. on Friday. It just so happens that we have one airing this Friday on cybersecurity. We just did a story recently on some Vermont tech kids, tech ed kids, working on a skills event over in Camp Johnson in Colchester. That's what I'll show you in just a few minutes. But yeah, basically the basis of this series is anything that's workforce related, labor issues, gaps in the workforce, or really just jobs in demand in Vermont. That's kind of the parameters of it. So, of course, if you have any story ideas, anything like that, you can go down to the comments or reach out to me either on my Facebook page, which I've linked to this, or my email. It's john.mcmahon at WCAX.com. But like I said, this week's, few days ago, on Wednesday, was the Skills USA Vermont competition. So that's carpentry, plumbing, and electrical, diesel. And these are all high school kids, kind of just showing off their skills. And then a lot of the judges at that competition are actually people who work in the industry. So H.P. Cummings, I believe, was construction. And it's just a great way for them to kind of flex their muscles and, get ready for the real world. So we'll show that in just a sec, and then we'll pop Peter over. Vermont CTE kids are hard at work nailing, threading, and shaping their future in the trades at the Skills USA Vermont competition.
It allows them to compete, show their skills, and our judges are actually potential employers, so they get to see what the new group of kids is coming out. Competitions
include plumbing, electrical, carpentry, and diesel.
They get to sit there and be judged by someone who is hiring and especially looking for younger help, so it works out really well.
A big aspect of judging, safety, and living up to his last name, it's something Ben Osha takes very seriously.
Really harp on safety and make that a priority, which is, to me, that's my job. So I really hope that people are taking safety seriously.
Outside of safety, the rules are strict.
So if you accidentally nail something in and then decide it has to come off, that's points off. Like I said, anytime you're not wearing your safety glasses, that's points off. And then you get graded on a lot of the fit and finish stuff, which is tricky.
St. Johnsbury Academy has been coming for years, and one of its teachers says the exposure to industry experts is huge.
I've got former students that work for all their companies. So, yeah, it's a good way to pipeline into the system.
Over in carpentry, they're building dog houses. But the skills they develop here are anything but rough. The competition is the fun part.
The part that throws them off is when we walk through with our tape measures and watch what they're doing, and that kind of raises the intensity a little bit.
Local companies put it on. For them, it's an opportunity to find future workers. Volunteers, members, and partners all make it happen. For the kids competing, it's a career trial run.
A lot of them are going to be graduating high school, and then they're going to be in the real world. So having these events where they're being judged by other people like there will be a new boss or what, to know that they can do this, that's huge.
It's trying to build Vermont, right? We're trying to make sure we continue a good pathway to the trades. And this is one of the better ways that we can do that. It makes it fun.
The winners have a chance to head to the national competition. Reporting in Colchester, John McMahon, Channel 3 News. Very loud in there, by the way. I think we first got in there, me and my photographer, and I was like, we'll do the interview in here. He's like, no, we won't. No,
Probably not.
Yeah, but yeah, like I said, that's kind of the gist for Build Your Future. Again, we've done a couple of these. I think the Claire Jones also did one last Friday. So you can expect those, again, pretty much every other week, and then oftentimes throughout the week as well, we'll brand it as Build Your Future. So if you have any story ideas, help me out. I would appreciate it. Again, any kind of job area of the workforce that, needs some help, or it's kind of an interesting story too. Shoot them my way, and we'll
John.McMahon at WCAX.com.
yeah, but it'll be good. So anyway, Peter, so let's talk about your job now.
Okay, let's talk about
Weather.
my job.
Tell me about it.
You know what? We enjoyed a little bit of sunshine here yesterday morning that I don't know if you noticed it. As we were getting out of work, those clouds were making their return, and that's exactly how we're starting off the day today as well. Mostly cloudy skies overhead. We did see a few of those rain and snow showers here last evening, last night. For the most part, those are quickly wrapping up. We are going to be left mainly dry, but also, yes, mainly cloudy here through the rest of the day today. Live look outside across the area, Burlington, Linden, Middlebury, Rutland, all revealing the same thing. Gray skies and clouds out there, and we're going to keep that trend going here through a good portion of the day today. Temperatures, most of us in the mid to upper 30s and lower 40s. We'll see temperatures climb another, say, 10 degrees or so. Most of us are going to talk mid to upper 40s and lower 50s here as we head towards this afternoon. Again, Futurecast revealing the same thing, primarily dry, but yes, primarily cloudy here through the bulk of the daytime hours today. Even the bulk of the overnight hours tonight, primarily dry, but notice as we head towards early tomorrow morning, just by about 4 a.m., starting to see a few snow showers out across far southern portions of Vermont. Those are gradually inching northward here as we head into the morning hours and towards midday. By about midday tomorrow, you can see a few snow showers across Bennington, Windham, Rutland, Windsor counties, but much further to north than that, very little to nothing out there. As a matter of fact, the Champlain Valley, much of New York's North Country, could see little to no precip whatsoever as we head towards Saturday night. The bulk of that moisture beginning to wind down. We head into your day on Sunday. We're dry, but we are still pretty cloudy out there for the second half of the weekend. In terms of how much snow we're talking about, I have brought down these totals a little bit. I think it's 3 to 5 inches here for the high terrain of southern Vermont. Think eastern portions of Bennington County, western portions of Windham County, right along that spine of the Green Mountains there, probably where we're in the 3 to 5 inch range. Then away from that, 1 to 3 dropping off pretty quickly. You head further north, a trace to 2 inches, and then much further north than Rutland and Windsor counties, basically little to no snowfall whatsoever. Maybe a few portions of the Northeast Kingdom and northern New Hampshire can squeeze out a trace to an inch, but that's about it. And then notice the Champlain Valley and much of northern New York here. Little to no snowfall whatsoever, and basically actually going to stay dry here through the first half of the weekend. So again, Saturday, periods of rain and mix out there, primarily off to the south and east. Sunday, we all dry things out. We're also getting a bit warmer here for the day Sunday, climbing back into the low and mid 50s here for daytime highs. Come Monday, we trade the 50s for some lower 60s out there before a cold front knocks down our temperatures as we head into midweek. First, though, your forecast here for the rest of the day today. Mostly cloudy skies overhead, daytime highs mid to upper 40s and lower 50s. Tonight, those snow showers start to make their arrival here right around daybreak tomorrow morning. Tonight, overnight lows, they'll fall back into the 30s. Into your day tomorrow, as we talked about, the bulk of the rain and snow showers generally off to the south, and that's where they're a whole lot cooler here for the day tomorrow as well. Upper 30s, lower 40s, but then notice the Champlain Valley, notice New York's North Country, where we stay primarily dry. That's where we could talk daytime highs, low to mid 50s here for tomorrow afternoon. So kind of split unusually here through the course of the day on Saturday. Sunday, again, primarily dry, primarily cloudy, a bit warmer. Monday, I think we get a little bit of sunshine going. We see temperatures climb back into the lower 60s. We stir up a few rain showers here for the day on Tuesday as a cold front clears through the area. That will drop temperatures here Wednesday back into the 40s. Chance of a few light snow showers here for midweek as well before we kind of start to claw out of the 40s back into the lower 50s. A little bit of sunshine here by the end of the 7-day forecast for Thursday.
Yeah, Peter, and another big thing to note this weekend is the start of trout season.
Yes.
In Vermont. Talked a lot about that this morning. I'd love to catch one, but I think this weekend's not going to fare very well for that.
Yeah, maybe not the best weekend to be out and about, especially across central and southern Vermont, where you're kind of getting clouds, cooler conditions, and rain and snow showers. That doesn't sound too fun.
You a big fisherman?
I can't say I am. I don't think I've ever actually caught a fish.
That's crazy. No, you have. You definitely have.
I
think everybody has at some point.
Okay.
Maybe not.
You have too much faith in me.
I have a little bit of faith. I don't think it's too much. But,
I think it is too much.
I'm yet to explore Vermont for that, so I think it'll be fun this summer.
Yeah.
Yeah, Peter. I think it does for us here on WCAX. Of course, you can see Peter and I just a couple hours in the noon. Of course, all of our evening shows and content on WCAX.com. Till then, enjoy the day. Stay dry.
Stay dry.
This weekend.
Yep.
Yeah. Thanks, Peter.